Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Audio check. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. How are you? Pat, good morning. All right, guys, let's get the show on the road. Here we go. All right, crude oil. Stair stepping down right now and in a channel on the downside within channel number 2, and we are trading under Globex at 66.9. We're looking for uh, if this market closes at 66.12, that's going to set the market for a continuation trade to target number 1 at 65.47, and then we can go on to lower prices from there. Good morning, GED. Good morning, Jose. KK Fun. Good morning. Good morning. Russell 2000 punching above Globex, and we had a couple of switch trades into that rotation. You have a high of 1764.9, basically 65.2, which is target number 2. Pullbacks are buyable against the entry point of 1733.65. Looking for these pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Gold, man, what an instrument. That thing is going banana. But pullbacks are buyable to proven otherwise, and a big pivot point is going to be 1925.6. It's a defensive instrument against the banking collapse that we've been seeing around lately, and the fact that the BRICS are using it as the cornerstone of their currency. So there's a lot of demand in that sphere right now. Pullbacks are buyable. ES, we ran up into Globex and we're coming back. Globex is 39.6375, and you get a close under 39.45. You're gonna start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity at that point. Right now, this is an area where the market can spend a little bit of time consolidating and trapping. So watch that out at the open. 5 minutes to the cash market open, and here we go. It's an inside day, relatively speaking, an inside day within the past few days, and you gotta see a market that breaks 746 or a market that breaks 566. So that is just either you break it higher and trade above Globex, or we're going to experience selling pressure today into the middle of the range. And actually, overnight, they hit the middle of the range and came back right back up. So if you look at that 316 day, the 50 about the 50% was that low of the Globex session. This is gold, and gold is a monster breaking that high of that rotation. Yeah. And pullbacks are viable. ES on a daily is weaker than Russell, weaker than NQ, weaker than most instruments, but you're looking at a channel on the downside with the market bouncing right back up from that low. That's a bit of a bullish behavior. And YM breaking above Globex. Globex is 32, 142, and with a lower high. And looking for stability above Globex for buying interest. At the open today, we're gonna definitely leave the market a bit of room and give it the opportunity to just guide us through what to do for the rest of the day, especially on a Monday and a Monday morning. It's better to, make your 5 assumptions and wait for that first half an hour. Let the market, you know, give us a clue of what to come, and then participate. When we're looking at NASDAQ, 200 NT Rinko, you're looking at the close of this coming up candle. You got two closes. One to the upside is going to be 690, and to the downside as a reversal candle will be 589. Okay, so the 690 or 589 are your two levels that we're looking for. If we have a couple of harmony zones that need to be watching for, harmony zone number one we actually passed. It's 640 to 680. Then we have another harmony zone which is 615 to 605, and that harmony zone is in pretty much like a last line of defense for the longs here. They need to kind of protect that price structure in order for us to, continue this push lower. All right, so we got what about 1 minute? 1 minute for the cash market open. Precision is a decision. You always stay disciplined and focused. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Hey, good news, by the way. Here we go. Let me see. Since we have a bit of a time here, we can watch the market shake itself out. On my this is dashboard for Apex. I made my third request. My second request for this year. We had one request last year in December. Since I started playing around with Apex accounts, so I made a request for 1,700 from my PA account. So I'm gonna get paid again on a PA account for that amount, and it should show up in my deal for payment pretty soon. I'll show you guys that as well. So Apex pays if you're, and the beauty about it, it's the same account. So it's the same 07 account. I got paid $2,000. I'm getting paid another 1,700 off of it. So it just, if I have to go through any funding account, Apex is a good one. They do pay. Here you go, and they're the ones that have the best, top of rules to go through. But that's good news. All right, so we're getting a bit of a sell-off right now, and the 89 is coming up. We're a few points away from that. Good morning, SNK. Good morning, Gordy. We got Brad. We got Gary. Good morning. Safe. I don't keep them around, man. I make my money and I walk away. Because the cost of getting to a paid account is a lot less than the cost of keeping money in one, if that makes sense. What that means is if you keep too much money in an account and a PA account, just trading, you may go through a sequence of um, events where you'll end up drawing down on that account and not able to cash out. So when I get to a cash out position, I take my money out, and if I have to start a new sequence of evaluation to PA, I'll just do it, because doing that is not gonna be, too. I mean, I don't want to say not too difficult because it is a challenge, but I'd rather do that and cash out than keeping money and thinking I'm gonna grow that account to what, $1 million. No, you're gonna it's a $50,000 account. So when I get to, 2 grand, 2,500, I take that money out. So I have that PA account, and I have few. Let me show you. I have few. Let me pull that out. Account summary. Okay, so they're pushing high, pushing higher here. ES is above. ES is above Globex, and it's moving around. It's the 80. The 89 is the key here, but that's it right here. Had that one PA account. That's the one I'm taking money off of. Then I have two $300,000 accounts and $250,000 accounts, and they're all in the money in a way, and they're moving. We're moving just along through them. So that's what's going on. Plus my two personal accounts that I trade. One a family account, joint account, and one personal. That's Here we go. So you got to close a. Good morning, James. Adam, where's Adam? Okay, here we go, Adam. Yeah, so we closed that. We closed it. So we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Steven, good morning, Steven. Good morning, good morning. They're putting a bit of a captain setup. Uh, Safe, I'm gonna do a couple of videos on Apex and how to pass those accounts. And you are correct. In order to really pass these accounts, the best way to do it is to scale in, scale out. If you get too heavy too early, it will eat up through your threshold, big time. So you're better off just kind of get in, start small, get in, add in a range when it makes sense, obviously, and add as the market goes in your favor, and scale out as you go along. That's how you protect your thresholds. Like all these accounts that I showed you, the evaluation ones, um, I'm within like a couple of $100 from my peak on my threshold, because that's what I do. All right, so market is pushing lower. The next target, well, we hit that target. The next target from there is 540. Forex, what is the damn thing here? So, Japanese bank holiday today, monetary policy in Australia and everything else. No U.S. news today. Tomorrow you have existing home sales. Wednesday you have FOMC projection. Yeah, so watch out. And Fed fund rate. So big deal on Wednesday, March the 22nd for the U.S., right? Then unemployment claim on Thursday. No, Joseph. No, man. They changed that rule. That was a ridiculous rule that they had back in the day. And they changed it to where you could get paid twice a month. So if you make a request on from, let me show you. So this way it makes sense to you. Since we have a few minutes here, I'll entertain some of these conversations. All right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. But if you have between active between the 1 and the 5th, so my account qualified for withdrawal between the 15th and the 20th. So I made the request and it got approved. So at the end of the month, which is the end of this month, by the 31st on next Friday, I should have that money in my deal account. So the Apex will pay into Deal. This is the company, and that's where I get the money from them. They direct deposit that in my account, and they pay twice a month. I have right now the three payments that I got from Deal were on a $50,000 account, but we're good enough to start trading the 300. So I have, I guess I'll show you that too. Let me see. Since we're doing that number, account summary. Here we go. So I have two 300s and two 150, and I'm at close to $6,000 on the 300, and about 3,500 on the 150. I gotta get to $9,000 here. I gotta get to $20,000 here, and we were getting paid on this one right here. That's the one I got paid on, and I got paid twice on that account, which is a good thing. I'll tell you, Adam, the key to these Apex accounts is you start small and you add when it's profitable, and not getting heavy too quickly, too early. That's literally the key to these accounts. So we got a disconnect between the 200 and the 100 NT Rinko, and the market is out of sync right now. We're getting a bit of counter trend. The beast mode, of course, get in beast mode because that's fun, right? But it just has to be measured according to. You get beast mode when it's working. You don't get beast mode when it's like when the market is going against you. You know. So if you start like one and two, like two contracts, and you have the capacity, like yeah, on a $50,000 account, you're trading 2 to 3 uh, contracts at 10 point stop, which is literally almost noise in this market, is like $600. I mean, you do that a couple of times, it digs through your equity. So you really have to like do one and two, and that you're good. Now, if you're trading a $300,000 account, I mean, I got to 6 grand in 10 sessions, but I was doing it with 3 contracts. The most I ever got is 5, and that is actually too much. So, and when you get there with small amount of contracts, that mean you made so many good decisions along the way. And then when you go into the PA, you are going to duplicate that good behavior again and make it to payout. Because ultimately your goal, Adam, is 20 accounts, 300,000. And your payout when you hit that is $400,000. So you want to build up the skill set to where you don't have a lot of variance in your trading. You don't want to go in 10, 20 contracts and make 20 grand, because if you try to do that in a PA and it doesn't go your way, you just blown the account and you blown 20 altogether. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. All right, so it is 8:45, almost 45. The market is back in sync. They put a captain setup and a test of that into target number 1 and 2. All right, guys. All right, so a little bit of disconnect here. Let them play. Let them play. It's a Monday. All right, guys. So all right. So what to do here? What to do? What to do? All right. It's 46. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So they're coming back up here and testing. You have harmony zone number 1 and 2. Zone number 1 is 90 by 600. Zone 2, 15 by 25. Okay. It's interesting. That should push lower. 76. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Next rotation is 540. If we can get to 540 with a stop at 80. Here you go. The shorts are in charge. That's coming up. Very nice. Boom. That's a move. Man, they hit target number 3 hard. So harmony zone number 1, and they're coming to it hot and heavy, is because it changes every time that the 200 NT wrinkle closes. You're looking at 65.75, and then you got 90 by the 600. They're trying to give the impression of a double bottom right now. All right, the 200 and the 100 out of sync. Let's see what they are trying to do. We pretty much came down to the Globex low and bounced right back up. We're coming up to harmony zone number 2. Put a captain setup and running right through it. ES is moving higher. You have ES has not closed lower. and on the 50 anti-wrinkle, and actually that's a strong sign. A strong today is stronger than NQ overall. ES is weaker from a daily perspective. On an intraday basis, it's stronger today. Okay, ES, a captain setup short that they put on 64.50. Let's see if that closes under Globex. It should. We should see a bit of a retracement here. Here we go. I mean, it's happening quick. Now they close 62. If they close at 62.75, that'd be a captain setup switch trade short, and that's a sign that the market can hit. Here it comes. Yeah, that's gonna flush here into 39.60 and a quarter. It should against that 67.50. Yeah, you need one more rotation lower. One more rotation lower. Here you go. Come on. If they put on a rotation here, you should see a flush to the 60s, and it's coming up in a few seconds right now against that 65.75, and actually against that 67.75. I mean, what is this? Madness right here. Yeah, I'm not interested in that anymore. I mean, the behavior here is like a captain setup switch trade with like 6-prong captain setup. Here we go. Here we go. So they want to trap some people. So you can tell that NQ is a little bit weaker here. They made a lower high. We should be seeing a push lower. We need ES to break Globex and break under 62.5. $52.50. We gotta see the 50s in here we go. Here we go. Here we go. They played around a little bit here. Yeah, 51. Okay, so this is where things can get interesting. Yeah, it's not there yet. We need that 50 to really show up. And they're putting a captain setup long on the 40 NT Rinko. Let's see how well they handle it. The failure of it is 51. Okay. This is an interesting spot. I may just if this candle closes lower on the 20 NT Rinko, I'll jump in. That's not what I want to see. Took two off and leaving two, and let's see if I can get some money out of this deal. Ah. Okay. It's fine. It's 9 o'clock. Okay. So that's that. Okay, let's keep working. Let's keep working. 6. A disconnect here. So that right here, I got into 4 contracts, took 2 off for plus few ticks, and got stopped out on the second lot. Okay, back into harmony zone number 2, and the market is out of sync. not a bad, not a bad spot. Not a bad spot. All right, we're about to close that candle at 5:15. All right, we're about to break it. 6:15. Yeah, we keep bumping up into that level, but I feel like eventually we're gonna have to break it. 75. Wow. I mean, they came into the tick. I mean, they came into the tick. Like, I think we hit the 615. Yeah, we hit it. I mean, that will be one hell of a statement to come up to that level and just literally just fade it like that. Wow. That's some crazy stuff right there for them to do that. So now the market will be in sync if you 565, you close at 565, and here we go. We come up almost to the tick on that one as well. 909. Yeah, 65 is coming up. All right, so the market is in sync again against that 615, and harmony zone number 1 and 2 are holding up. It's just amazing that they will come that close and not just print it. All right, well, no harm done. So what's the big idea here? The big idea is for the shorts, you cannot go back up to that 602. And they got to protect the 615, and the longs, if they get to the 615, then we're going to go to the 650 and potentially target number 3, which is 57. Hold on. Yeah, 670. Okay. Okay, 915. Okay. So we're at 915 right now. All right, what's ES is doing? We are trading 63, yeah. Very close to Globax, and it's showing strength. On the 6 and 3 NT Rinko, you really got to break that 68 for momentum to pick up and a new cloud positive. So you have strength in ES, weakness in NQ, and right now the market is in sync on the short side, but you're struggling against that 600. $85, $75. Okay, here we go. Go Captain Setup. Okay. Let's see if we can get a rally back up now. Mm, 83.73. Really? Let's see here. 83. $94. 84.94. Okay. This thing is, yeah, it's gonna sell off here. At least it should. Yeah, here you go. The market is in sync on the short side. And you're getting these type of rotations now. They put on the captain setup short right here, walked it up with a lower high, and they're pushing it lower here. Let me see, 80, 70, almost 60. Okay. Yeah, we should hit 60 here. Here comes NQ selling off, hitting 60. So we have a harmony. Yeah, we keep bouncing into harmony zone here. Now this is something that would be important if the market does it. Now if they break below 60, I'm gonna look for the first rally and I'm gonna get short into it. But they have to get down to 60 now. And to be exact, it's actually 58 and a quarter. Yeah, okay, so I didn't do that. That's fine. No trade. So they gotta bring it all the way back down to 60. Then we can play. But otherwise, we're gonna push higher here. And again, the 602 is a big deal. Then the 615 is a bigger deal. So we're spending a little bit of time here chewing through levels in a consolidation in the last, I would say, half an hour. Nothing for me to do here. Oh yeah, 602 happened. Now the next one is 615. Damn, yeah, it's running that. So that's the trap, right? If you're looking for what the market was trying to do, they trapped the shorts in this rotation. So let's see how they still need to break that 615. They needed to go back to that 60 one more time in order for the shorts to take control, and they just could not do it. Are they gonna do this again? Get close and fade everybody against that 615? I mean, that would be sick if they do that. I mean, they put a captain setup, failed it, and want to see how this candle kind of works out. 595, yeah. Yeah, they should be running up here. Here comes that 15. All right, so that closed. Okay, well, now we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. And let's see how that one lines up. We're looking for a fresh reaction here, a pullback, then a retest. I mean, you have a harmony zone number 1, which is 90 to 80, then harmony zone number 2, 65 to 55. Target number 3 is hit. Next sequence of events is the next target for NASDAQ is 640 as a continuation to the trend. Okay, so 680 now. Here we go. Okay, so that's what we need to see, and I wanna look for buying opportunities. Let's see here if I can put my orders out. 615 and 609. Come on. Okay, well, give it one more shot. Stop my stop here. Took one out. Let's see. It's either going to happen here or I get stopped out for whatever that is. Less than 10 points. Needs to happen here. We need to close above 21. I'm going to actually push my order out. I'm out of that order. It's not behaving the way it should be behaving. It's not behaving right. Yeah, that level needed to hold, and we needed to see a quick bounce back to 15. So the fact that they were not doing that, I was like, all right, we gotta bail out. And my stop was actually less than 10 points anyway. But even then, if it doesn't look right, I don't even have to take a small stop. I mean, I took a small stop here anyway, but It was a smaller stop. So the 200 and the 100 out of sync. And we're waiting on the market to get back up to 21, or they're testing the harmony zones right now, so we need to see what they do here. They need to make a higher low, they need to make a consolidation pattern and shift the cloud to a positive and pull back, and then we'll start looking at the longs again. So we need to see something above 606, 616. Ultimately, we want to see the 20 come back in line. So we broke that channel by 2 candles, and the market is getting. Um, you could see the longs coming in. All right, here it comes. Let's see if I can get a pullback. I mean, that's just going to be a bit more aggressive of a play if I play it here at 15. I mean, I have to start small actually. Orders. 15. Order submitted. 6. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Still have a chance. If they break it down here a little bit, I'm going to lower the entry point just a tad bit. Yeah, no love on that one. No entry. Okay. Cancel my orders. Order canceled. So what happened here, everything got in sync. We broke that channel by 2 candles and came in to retest, and it just no fill. So we're going back into into harmony zone, the Globex band right there at that 40. So we may get another backup here, but I need to see something better price action wise. Eighteen, 19, 15, 25, 35, yeah. All right, so a big number here, and there's a few big numbers, is the 88. You can't break that 88 for the longs, and as long as we continue to trade above it and consolidate here, there's a good chance that we will hit our target of 40. And 40, we came up to that level and got faded a little bit here. I mean, right here you have a cluster of consolidation. If that candle holds, we should be pushing to the 30 and the 40 right now. Yeah, I'm looking for more of a premium setup. And I'm looking on the long side. almost 10 o'clock. We're in an upward channel and close to breaking that next target, which is 640. Here you go. All right, we hit it, and the next target is going to be 65. 65 is our next target. Globex is 690. If we start chewing through these levels, that's going to be our target. But the next one is 65. So they're going to get to 65, and we'll see what happened there. Okay, how's everybody doing so far? Checking on you guys. Where we at? Was it up to 20 points? Omer up $300. Okay, who else? 4K multiplied by 10, halfway there. Okay, well. 250 for Pat. Okay, good deal. What else? How's Panos doing? KK fun. How is okay, Steven plus 125. Okay, that's good. GED is green. Okay, good deal. There you go. Here we go. We're hitting that target. We hit target number 3, and we hit target number 3 on the 200 NT Renko, which is that's close to the 70. We're not there quite yet, but we're getting there. If we close at 65, which we came to the tick, we'll be closing that rotation and looking for the next one. I mean, we expected the spike. I mean, there was a switch trade here. That's an entry point, a spear trade, a switch trade, a failed captain. All right, well, let's be patient. Our trades will show up. They always do. We're seeing a little bit of like the price action is grindy and slow. Fifteen, 10, 20. Yeah, this is slow right now. All right, I'm gonna step away for just a moment, just get some water. I'll be back. All right. Take care, Adam. Maybe Adam is he's listening to Be Green and Be Gone conversation. So let's take a look here. Next target is gonna be Globex at 690. That's what we're dealing with right now. It's 1020. All right, we're getting a push. Let's see here if we can get on with. So the market is breaking that channel. Let's see what they do. Pullbacks are buyable. Yeah, here we go. Like right here, I'm trying to figure out, what's the best course of action. It's a grindy, slow price action, right? Longs are in charge. The dips are getting bought. So that's kind of what we have to kind of be looking for in this price action. Like we should be getting a push into the 80s, 90s, and into Globex. That's what the mode of the market is right now. Yeah, I guess so. Here it comes. Here comes Globex. Yeah. Target number 3 is hit here. The next sequence of events is 7:15 is the next target. Okay, that's a nice pullback right here. Here you go. Yeah, Frida, it's getting weak here. And that's the area of consolidation at a minimum. I mean, at a minimum, we should expecting consolidation here. And that's just zone number one, or excuse me, channel number one. We want to see how harmony zone. we're seeing them consolidating around channel number one. Uh, Harmony zone number one is 65 by 55. Then zone two is 40 by 30. And that's where the market is at right now. It's slow. I mean, this thing is just like, yeah, like I don't want to go long right next to Globex. It just I need something different. I mean, if they come and test Harmony zone number two and then stabilize it, then give me a cloud positive, that'll give me enough space back to Globex, and that would be an area. All right, so we're getting this drip, drip, drip price action. We're testing Harmony zone number one. Uh, and also now we got a channel number two that we are looking at. Hmm. Look at this market right here. Oh, okay. So there's a disconnect between the 200 and the 100. The market broke channel number two, and the market needs to do some work to actually get back up. You can touch and test 640 to 630, which is harmony zone number two, and we want to see how they handle that. Steven, how's Steven doing? Need to check on Steven. Okay, good deal, good deal. You're gonna make some money off of this deal, Steven. Make sure you make your money. I mean, NQ really reacted to that move, but make sure you make your money. All right, all right, all right. So what's happening here is you got yourself a 200 NT wrinkle potential reversal, and that's going to lead to we're breaking the harmony zone number two, and a break below 615, which we're very very close to it, is gonna lead us to a potential complete reversal, and we could see the 600 and the 550 off that rotation. Here it goes. I mean, we're a few ticks away. All right, so the 200 reversed, and we are looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Apple when possible, sure. Let's see. 28, man. Wow. Look at that Bitcoin moving along. Here we go. All right, across the board, crude oil. Crude oil is still trading under Globex, and we had a one candle reversal here. This is very important. If this candle closes lower, that's a short signal for lower prices to target number one. You don't want to see anything above 67.04. Russell 2000. They had a captain setup switch trade, very nice, into target number three, and they're retesting that structure. Pullbacks are buyable. Gold fading a little bit here. They're putting on a sequence of selling pressure, and we're looking for the 1961.1 to hold. If that happens, then we're going to resume our testing of the highs. ES, an issue right here. That's an issue. The issue is you close 39.70 then that's going to put a sequence of events where rallies are shortable into glowbacks, and you may get a push into 39.50. So that's going to be an important thing for us to see. Tesla, captain set up short with a retest, and we are in a sequence on the short side. Rallies are shortable. The next target in this sequence is 182.98. Globex is 178.04. So we're trading above Globex for a while here. And Netflix, man, I mean, look at that. Captain setup, switch trade short, hitting target number 3 in a sequence of events down to target 4. Target number 5 is 302, and 300 is the opening price. Netflix, NQ, pretty much where we started the day. A lot of back and forth price action. Gold, from a daily perspective, this is could be an exhaustive rally right here. And the key to it is if you break anywhere under the close of Friday, which is 1973.4. If you close under that, then that's going to be an exhaustive pattern, because we ran pretty decently from the 1820 to over 2020. That's just a lot. Okay, ES showing some strength. Apple. All right, here comes Apple. We had a channel to the upside and we broke it. Now we're building a channel to the downside right now against that high of 156.9. The opening price is 155. If this candle closes at 156.28, we should see target 1, potentially target number 2. And the shorts cannot break the 156.74. That's the structure of this market. SPY, you got that switch trade right here. You got another switch trade going on right now. The market is weak. Rallies are shortable. Microsoft, switch trade to target number 3. Same thing. QQQ, they put a captain setup, blew everybody to target 3. Now retesting around the opening price. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of a rally, and in that rally I'm looking for shorts. YM, weakness stepping in, and a break below 32,360 would pick up a lot of momentum. Nvidia, we broke channel number 1. We're trading right on the opening price. We may run above it to 256 to 256.80, 60 to the 80, and there is the main point for the longs to come in. And if they can't, then you're going to get a collapse into that structure into target 3 and potentially lower. So between 60 to 80, that's where the shorts need to protect and the longs need to exert themselves. And depending on what they do there, that would be important. ES is still continuing its selling pressure, and you're seeing a stair-step behavior. They're putting a captain setup on another captain setup on NQ on the 20 NT Rinko. We are in channel number 1 in this sequence. Here comes ES reversing and hitting target number 3 at 39.69.75. A potential switch trade here if they put that on. Anyway, guys, so I had a couple of trades. I got stopped out on all of them, kept them small. So we're down a little bit of money right here. That's where we're at, 625. And moving on to tomorrow. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. You guys have a blessed day.